But right now, I would like to welcome on the stage Charlie Bill, President of the Gilbert Baker Foundation, Eddie Reynoso, President of the San Diego LGBTQI Business Guild, and the U.S. Embassy's Public Affairs Officer, Ms. Elizabeth Kanellakis. Can I borrow your microphone? Thank you.
Good morning. I was given a couple of minutes to say something, so I'm going to ask for your forgiveness. Whenever we talk about Ukraine or other nations that are under attack, I think we need to give them as much time and attention as possible. So with that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Eddie Reynoso. I'm the Executive Director of the LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce in San Diego. We are the Equality Business Alliance. I'm incredibly honored to be here and humbled to have been invited by the Gilbert Baker Foundation, by Europride and Europride Valletta and the U.S. Embassy to not just celebrate Europride, but to walk away from this conference with actionable steps that I can take back home to my home city, that I can take back as soon as I get there and make a change. Next month, our city will host the annual general meeting and World Conference for Interpride, so I really hope to see some of you there. But I'm here today because this past spring, I discovered several long-lost and historic flags that were made by Gilbert Baker to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the rainbow flag, including this section here, which is section 71 of the 2-kilometer sea-to-sea flag that stretched across a small island of Key West in Florida. It was made in 2003, and it was later cut up into hundreds of smaller pieces, like this one, that were given to cities all around the world to celebrate their prides. The flags that I had been hidden and forgotten in the attic of Rich's nightclub. It's San Diego's largest and most popular LGBTQ nightclub. We don't know how they got there or how long they had been there, but the day I found them, they were about to be thrown away. As news of the discovery made the rounds on local and national news, I learned from Charlie Beal how the flag is being banned around the nation and around the world. That conversation really hit me. It struck my heart. So in consideration of the LGBT human rights struggle across the nation and world, and after speaking with Ryan Bedrosian, our club's owner, I thought it was best that one of these flags should go to a city somewhere in the world where its citizens are struggling for their own LGBT civil rights. I felt that the flag could serve the dual purpose of inspiring hope where it was needed, as well as expanding the Equality Business Alliance's, our chamber's LGBTIQ Sibling Cities program to promote peace, equality, and friendship between two LGBTQ communities through business and cultural exchanges. After learning of the bravery of Ukraine's LGBTIQ unicorn soldiers who are fighting the war and Putin's oppression, I knew that this flag had to go to Ukraine. So today, we donate this flag. Today, we donate this flag in memory of Lorianne Carlton, a Southern California ally who was killed a few weeks ago for flying the rainbow flag. We also donate this flag in memory of all Ukrainian soldiers, Ukrainian unicorn soldiers who have died, not just defending the freedom of their nation, but also the lives of their LGBTIQ Ukrainian siblings. This flag is signed by Gilbert Baker and myself, and yesterday it was signed by the Prime Minister. It carries with it a message of hope, and so I invite you, Charlie, Liz, Clayton, if he's here, Steve Taylor, I invite you to also sign the flag before it heads to its new home. But I also want to extend a hand to all of you as an invitation to connect with me so that we can bring your cities into what today is becoming our first international LGBTIQ Sibling Cities program. Yesterday, Charlie mentioned, or excuse me, 2 days ago, Charlie reminded us of the message of hope that Gilbert Baker hoped that this flag could give people all over the world. And so I'm reminded of what Harvey Milk once said, "Rights are won only by those who make their voices heard." It's no mistake that this flag lay hidden and lost for darkness all of these years. It is also no mistake that it is finally seeing the light here in Valletta. I hope that this gift to Ukraine is used in times of celebrating your successes and in times of mourning your losses. But most importantly, I hope it is carried by the people of Ukraine as a torch of equality in pride rallies for years to come throughout your nation and in Kyiv and in Kharkiv and beyond. In San Diego, our section, number 81, has been damaged by years of nightclub attendees who inadvertently spilled cocktails and burned holes with their cigarettes. We chose not to make repairs to that flag. We believe it carries part of the flag's story. This section, though it has some stains and small tears, will also carry its own wounds. That I am certain of. But I hope that it never carries the wounds of war. And if ever it comes under attack or is damaged, our commitment to you is to let our flag in San Diego help to be the scars that repair this flag. You know, one of the things I was asked to do was to find a way to present this flag to Ukraine, whether in a box or in a case. But I know that this flag has traveled over 15,000 kilometers to be here, first from Key West, then to Connecticut, then to San Diego, DC, Rome, and now Malta. So I think the best way that I can present this is by having all of you to stand up. I want you all to stand up, hold the hand of your LGBTQ siblings next to you. As LGBTQ and yes, allies, we are all connected to each other in a special way. We are all woven of the same cloth. And that cloth today includes the Gilbert Baker flag. So please join me in standing in solidarity with our LGBTIQ siblings in Ukraine and everywhere that oppression stands to prevent us on our march for equality. Thank you.
Thank you. And I know Gilbert's here today. I think a sequin just fell from the ceiling. I have nothing more to add to that. And Elizabeth, thank you. And thank you for the embassy for all your help. And with that, Edward, if you would just give this to Edward Reese. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, please hold it for me. It will come back to Ukraine with me in my big suitcase. I felt something, so it's half empty to carry this one. And I also want to give a small present to you. These are the T-shirts that we have created for this year's Pride summer. We had the prides in different cities, and they say, like mine, the war is not over. And it's not only the war in Ukraine, but the war for all our rights all over the world. It's unfortunately not over, and we still have to fight it. So thanks a lot. And we will hold it with pride in Ukraine. We will definitely walk with it in the streets of Kyiv one day.